Sup guys, it's TC here, or TCMTL, coach of the Calgary Flarehounds, here for our Week 2 battle of the UPA versus MrGinjaNinja. His link and Twitter will be in the description below. Make sure to go check him out. So we're just going to do a quick team breakdown before the battle. I'm just going to put them in one video as always. So starting up, we're bringing the captain off the bench finally. Finally by Week 2, I mean. So we got Jirachi with a Shukaberry. Shukaberry, max HP, enough speed to outspeed a max speed Kyurem without a Scarf. And then the rest is just special attack. Give it Flash Cannon and Thunderbolt because those do more to the Pokemon that I want to hit, namely the Kyurem and the Alamola. And so the Shukaberry allows me to live an Earth Power plus another Earth Power afterwards. So I can't be taken by anything by Kyurem Black, and this is just going to be my go-to switch-in whenever I can. Because if he Earth Powers the first time, then he's got to predict it next time as well. And then if he Scarf and locks himself into Ice Beam, that's even better for me. So, moving on. Moving on. We're bringing Rotom. Leftovers with Volt Switch, Shadow Ball, Ropes, and Pain Split. This is going to be my main switch into things like the Tauros, the Poliwrath even. Mainly Mega Aggron is what I'm kind of scared of. And then things like Tauros mainly. Or sometimes, and then... yeah. Enough speed to outspeed a max speed Tim and Nidoqueen, even though I don't think he'd bring all that speed on Nidoqueen, but I thought I may as well. And then I can just burn it, Pain Split, Shadow Ball, just be annoying. I love Rotom. You guys know that. Anyways, moving on. This is a pretty cool set. We got Rhyperior with the Expert Belt, Earthquake, Rock Smash, Mega Horn, and Rock Polish. Enough speed to outspeed Raikou after I get to +2. And then Expert Belt is just because this hits basically his entire team super effectively. Only things I can't hit super effectively are the Poliwrath, the Tauros, the Dugtrio, which can't take any hits to save its life anyways, Alamola, and then that's it. Everything else gets hit super effectively by my attacks. I can see this putting a lot of work once I can get Alamola out of the way or something, because nothing else really wants to come in and take Earthquakes or Rock Blasts all the time. I have Rock Blast just for the accuracy, because I only need it for Scyther and Kyurem, and so, yeah. I rebelled just for more damage without having to take Life Orb. I didn't need a barrier or anything. Also, just having Rhyperior means that Raikou can't just lock itself into Volt Switch or Thunderbolt mindlessly. He'll have to predict around it. And speaking of Raikou, next up is going to be the main switch into it. We have this Meloetta, which, if you guys saw from last battle, already has insane special defense, so you can just imagine what it'll be now. It didn't need much bulk, just because its SPDF is already insane, and with the Assault Vest, it's even higher. So I gave enough speed to switch into, enough speed to outspeed max speed Nidoqueen again, because that's all I could outspeed. And then max special attack just for the 4 attacking moves that I have, and then I put 32 special defense in because 300 was a cool number, and then the rest went into HP. Yeah, so yeah, SPDF is just because 300 was a cool number. Next up, we're bringing Mega Aerodactyl again. It's got enough speed to outspeed a Latios before Mega Evolution. So the one thing I gotta look out for is I can't outspeed the Raikou before Mega. But seeing as it's one Pokemon, I don't see the problem, or any Scarfers that I can't outspeed. And that's just basically it. Mega Aerodactyl really doesn't need much explanation. Pursuit's just for Latios in case I can get on the switch out, because Latios is scary. In fact, Jirachi was meant to switch into Latios as well. Meloetta can switch into it. I brought a lot of checks for Latios. And then last up, we got Whimsicott coming off the bench. We got Life Orb, Gauge Drain, Moonblast, U-Turn, Leech Seed. Leech Seed is because whenever I bring in Whimsicott, he's going to go either Arcanine or Mega Aggron, as it resists both stabs. And then just putting a Leech Seed on there and then switching out will be good for the rest of my team. And then that's basically it. That's just the breakdown. Enough speed to outspeed Raikou. And so yeah, let's just get into the battle. Alright, so at team preview, I don't see Latios, which kind of makes me upset because I kind of over-prepped for it, seeing I didn't bring it. So I'm just going to lead off with Rotom because I can Volt Switch versus anything. He leads Aggron. And turn 1, we missed the Will-O-Wisp. This is going to be a thing all season. I just go for it again as he makes the good play and goes into Arcanine here. He has his Rock Slide, which is kind of scary since I didn't bring a Spinner or anything. Just going to Shadow Ball to get some damage off. Just does some damage. He misses the Will-O-Wisp back, and so that makes me kind of happy. I just want to Shadow Ball because I don't really have a good Will-O-Wisp switching. He heals up. I'm just going to keep him for Shadow Ball until he burns me. That way I can get a Volt Switch into something else. He Flare Blitzes here, and so now at this point I'm pretty sure he's going to go for Morning Sun, which is why I'm going to Volt Switch here and go into Aerodactyl. And then as he does Morning Sun up, I get the Mega Evolution here, and I'm pretty sure he won't go Mega Aggron. So I just Mega Evolve and go for the Stone Edge. Alomola takes absolutely nothing, which reveals that he's a very defensive set to me. I go Whimsicott just because just knock over this Scald, which is what I think he'll have. He goes Aggron as I go for Leech Seed, and so that'll get we'll just come back into full health. I can go Rotom here, as I know it can take any hit from Aggron. Get some Leech Seed recovery, maybe even burn it, go for Pain Split. He switches out here as I go for the Pain Split to get my health back. In comes Raikou. He goes for Shadow Ball. I didn't think he'd go right for Shadow Ball, as I did have the Meloetta. I thought he might go for Volt Switch or Hidden Power, predicting me to switch out. But he goes for Volt Switch, and I live on 1%, so as Rotom Volt switches out, it's going to die on switching. Just go Meloetta. He goes for Shadow Ball, which makes me think, I thought he'd go Aggron here. And so actually he's not choiced, he just forgot I was a normal type, which is kind of funny. Go for Psychic, because I was pretty sure he would go Diancie on either the Focus Blast or the Hyper Voice. Or he'd stay in. I go Jirachi, as it's a good switch in to Diancie, resist both stabs. I just go for the Wish, because I wasn't sure what Diancie wanted to do, and if he switched out I could get I could just get the Wish. I could just get the Wish and Protect, stall some Trick Room teams, Trick Room turns. I just go sack Rotom. I know with the speed investment that Arcanine still outspeeds Rhyperior, which is why I'm going to go into it and just click Earthquake, because he doesn't know that I'm offensive. So I'm pretty sure that he'll just stay in thinking, oh yeah, I'm just going to burn this and it can't do anything to me. And actually, with all the investment, we're able to just take out the Arcanine. So that works out for me. He goes Alomola here, as it's his only really good way to check it. I just go Whimsicott. He goes for Scald. Doesn't get the burn. You're gonna see that's a theme for this battle. I U-turn out here. He stays in like a man. I just go Selena because I was pretty sure. As he goes for a knockoff, actually, I thought he'd go for either Wish or the Scald, and so I thought Selena would just take nothing from it. Hyper Voice does quite a bit of damage, but I wish I could do more. I go for Focus Blast just in case he tried to go Aggron. Scald doesn't kill me, and still no burn. I don't think this man gets a. Actually, no, I won't spoil anything. I guess with Skull just takes out Meloetta. He has the Wish up, which is kind of annoying. I just go Whimsicott because at this point it's my only really way of killing Alomola. I just go for the Giga Drain this time because I thought he might stay in and try and be a man again. So yeah, Aggron's in. I just go into Jirachi as he Fire Punches me, as it does hurt, and I'm pretty sure he'll just go for Earthquake here, which is where I'm going to pop my Sugar Berry, live the Earthquake, and get the Wish back up to full health. I didn't want to try and predict any switches. I just went for the Protect. Got back to full. I knew Shadow Ball wouldn't do a ton since I have max HP, and I'm just gonna Protect again just so he can't kill me. I get the Wish back up, and Jirachi's back on good health. I'm gonna switch into Rhyperior because even though I'm not bulky, he can't do anything to me. Like Earthquake did 31%. Heavy Slam does even less than that just because of how heavy Rhyperior is. I go for the Earthquake as he goes Alomola. This thing's so annoying. Now I know why I draft it. I go for Leech Seed because I thought he'd switch out again. He knocks me off, knocks out the Life Orb, which kind of helps me because then I won't be taking Life Orb damage when I attack the Aggron. I predict to switch out as I go for Leech Seed again, as I miss it unfortunately. And if I hit that Leech Seed, the Giga Drain would have killed the Raikou, and I would have kept my Whimsicott. Yeah, I miscalculated. I gave Whimsicott max HP by accident, and so I thought I'd live it, but I didn't live it. Just go for Pursuit. I knew it would kill if he switched out or stayed in. So Alomola is going to be really, really annoying to deal with just because I don't have Whimsicott anymore. I didn't see Aerodactyl doing much anymore, so I just sacked it to the Diamond Storm. So it's 4-2. I'm not in the best of positions. I just go for Wish so I could get my Rhyperior back up on good health, because I knew I was going to need it to come in on Aggron a few times, even though it is meant to be offensive. I just go for Earthquake because I was pretty sure he'd sack Diancie instead of trying to make predictions with Alomola. He goes Alamo. I have to go into Jirachi and risk a Scald Burn. He goes for a Knockoff, which is good for me because I don't have an item already, so he can't do extra damage. I go for Thunderbolt. It does only 41% as he goes for his own Wish, and I'm just going to keep going for Thunderbolt, just hoping for something. He Scalds, no burn still. He gets a crit though, so I guess that kind of doesn't really help him at all. Thunderbolt, and I actually get the para here, and the full para, so that's really unfortunate for him. He's just going to stay in and go for another Wish though. Luckily for me, he doesn't get paralyzed. And so I just keep going for Thunderbolt. I didn't want to try and go Rhyperior as he went for like a Scald or something. So Aggron gets back to full health. I go Rhyperior here, just for Earthquake, and I know I can outspeed him. And two Earthquakes will put him in range of Jirachi's Thunderbolt, and so that's what I do. Just get him right down to 8% as he kills my Rhyperior. He probably could have gone Alamomola there and saved his Aggron, but yeah. So Jirachi kills the Aggron, and so we got Jirachi versus the Kyurem and the Alamola, and he Earth powers me. I get low on health, and seeing that damage, seeing that he's scarfed, the game is basically over for me. He's scarfed. I may as well just attack him here, just not try to stall anything out. And so he's gonna Earth power here and end the game. What? Wait, what? So I asked him about this after the battle. He got a phone call at that moment, and it distracted him, and he didn't really pay attention to what he clicked. So what that does is that gives me a little sign of hope. I go for Flash Cannon so we can't pass a wish to the Kyurem. It gives me a light of hope, because now Jirachi, as long as I keep it above 50%, it can take an Earth Power from the Kyurem. And then all I needed to do is not get burnt and then beat this Alamola, which will happen just because of paralysis. But just because of how Scald burns work, he's got a higher chance of burning than I have of paralyzing, so burn's meant to happen. He gets paralyzed here and there. I don't want him to pass a wish to Kyurem, so whenever he goes for wish, I'll most likely go for Flash Cannon. Because if Kyurem's at full health, then it can beat Jirachi, but if not, it can't take a Flash Cannon. He protects here, and this is just going to kind of be a bit of a stall war going on. Just because Thunderbolt's not a 2-hit KO, and then Scald's not doing anything, neither is Knockoff. And so, yeah, we're just going to see this for a little bit. So, question of the day. What's your least favorite Pokemon? I get a crit here, and I get the para, so he's going to have to switch out to get the Regenerator, and I know this, so I'm going to go for Flash Cannon, I believe. No, I'm for Thunderbolt, because I thought he might try and sack it for some reason. That was a bad play on my part. I should have Flash Cannoned. Anyways, just because this is going to be like a long exchange, which guy's his least favorite Pokemon? For a while, mine was Alamola, then I started using it, and then it became Suicune. So yeah, I just hate water types. I knew he'd protect there, so I went for my own wish, because I got to get Jirachi back up to good health. Still Thunderbolting. He still hasn't burned yet, which is really unfortunate for him, but that gives me like good chances. Go for Thunderbolt here, and that para, that's the game, because now he can't protect up above. He tries to a little bit. I go for Thunderbolt, and he's in range of Thunderbolt. He just forfeits there. That was a really unfortunate game for him. He had the game in the bag. I feel like we both kind of made bad plays a lot, which just kind of turned into a mess of a battle. So we are now 2-0 with +3 differential. And so, yeah, good game, MrGinjaNinja. Sorry for the unfortunate hacks. He was a really good sport about it afterwards when I messaged him on Skype. And so, yeah, I'll see you guys next week with my next battle. I'll see you guys later.